Welcome back to CNB, folks. I am bringing you yet again another part of our special SUV manufacturing series. Now remember, we've been taking you into various SUV manufacturing plants from Mercedes-Benz. Last week we were in Graz in Austria. That's where the iconic G-Wagon is made. And we've been driving from one plant to the other so far. I did a little bit of driving, but then got a whole bunch of flights. 20 hours of flying, mind you. And it's brought me all the way here to Birmingham International Airport, where we just touched down, as you saw. I managed to get myself a nice little ride, and we are pretty much in the world's SUV capital, the United States of America, more specifically, like I said, Birmingham in Alabama. And I am now driving an ML63 AMG. Not a bad ride to have. Where am I headed? Well, it's about 42 miles away, Tuscaloosa in Alabama as well. And that's where Mercedes-Benz has its biggest sole SUV manufacturing facility. It's been here for about 20 years and it makes the ML and the GL as well as the R class. Lots to look forward to then. I thought I would be tired after that flight, or a bunch of flights, but not quite. I'm quite looking forward to the plant and the drive. The US is the place where the love affair with the sports utility vehicle began. Of course, now China is number one for everything, but the US led SUV sales for a very long time before these cars caught on in other markets. After a fierce battle between 30 states, in 1993, it was Alabama that got the Mercedes-Benz plant. The move mirrored BMW's 1992 decision to set up its SUV plant in Spartanburg, South Carolina. A facility we have also showed you here on CNB, haven't we? The Mercedes-Benz US International plant at Tuscaloosa is spread over a massive 3.8 square kilometer campus. The plant employs over 3,000 people and has been operational since 1997. It's always made the SUVs for the brand, but this year has added the new C-Class to its production portfolio.
The C-Class actually has been a great learning field for us, especially in the body shop. That's where most of the lightweight material can be seen in the new body shop of the C-Class. Whether it be in aluminum or in joining technologies, we have laser and other type welding now that we've never seen. And the good thing for us is we're learning on the C-Class because we know on the next generation M-Class, we'll probably see quite a bit of that in the next generation M-Class, which is good. So, we're going through that learning phase right now.
But before that, the plant will roll out the MLC or ML Coupe to take on the BMW X6. And yes, I did catch a glimpse of that car, but no, we can't show it to you yet. I started in the body shop where I met Joey Glasgow, the man who heads the operation. Joey is a local, and that's the theme I found here, even though I had expected to run into many Germans running the show, and that has been a conscious change.
I mean, in the beginning in '97, we in Alabama, we didn't know how to build cars. We had to learn, and we had a lot of support from Germany of how to build cars. Now, 20 years later, we here at our plant, we understand how to build a car. We have good engineering, we have good maintenance, we've got good production team members, we've got good support staffs. We understand the process of building cars. We understand what goes into the design and how to manufacture. We understand the technology much better now than we used to, so I think we're certainly capable to keep up with the challenges and the future needs that we have in the automotive industry.
The body shop is divided into 3 zones where the metal gets shaped and then joined into the body structure of each vehicle using multiple robots. The plant began operations with 70 robots and today has 700. Now this is Z3 as they call it. We've gone through Z1, Z2 and now we're at Z3. That's just zone, guys. It's not a technical term. And this is the final point of the body shop. So you've got 3 lines over here. It's a mix of cars. As you can see, that's an R class over there that's going through for the Chinese market. You've got a GL, you've got an ML, And then there is a third line which currently is looking a little bit empty, but very soon you'll have a car coming through there as well, and that's for the new C-Class. So all of that is going through right here. Final stage of inspection to make sure that the bodies are in perfect shape before they go out through there, up and then into the paint shop. The Tuscaloosa plant has a capacity to build close to 200,000 cars at present, but this will be upped by a further 60,000 units a year in 2015.
The volume challenges continue to come to us for the SUVs, and that's a very good thing for us here at our plant. I think that we're able to adapt quickly to those challenges. We have a lot of flexibility in our plant that maybe other areas of the world don't allow. We have a lot of flexibility in our staffing, our team members. So I think that the challenges that are coming at us, we're prepared for those. We're able to make the necessary equipment changes as well as personnel changes to be able to adapt to those future challenges that we're given.
Now the R-Class is only made for the Chinese market, so there's a very limited volume. 1 in every 10 cars is an R-Class, but pretty much everything that you're seeing is either an ML or a GL. In fact, the ML dominating, almost 80% of the production is dedicated to the M-Class. Now, there's 138 markets that are serviced by this plant, and get this, 137 of them account for 60% of the production, 40% of the production all goes to China. So that just shows you the big might of the Chinese market and also the kind of crazy SUV demand coming in from that market. Of course, the kits for the GL and the ML, which are assembled at the Pune plant, also do go in from here. And in all, there are 8 different engine options and plenty of different trim and body variants that you can see all being produced on the same flexible line.
Originally, every SUV we produced was targeted towards the North American market. Now, only about 35% of what we make goes to the North American market. The other 65% goes worldwide. And now we've grown to produce 3 different SUVs in this one assembly hall at a much higher pace than we ever anticipated. And we sell also to 138 different countries.
And the kind of SUV has also changed, says Sean. People don't just want more SUVs, they want their SUVs to be sexier and more powerful than before. Dare I say, more glamorous too.
Most of our products now actually have an AMG appearance package. So perhaps not the engine and the transmission from the AMG, but at least the appearance of an AMG. You definitely see that in markets worldwide. There's very few markets that want a simple looking SUV. They want a complex, sporty, aggressive looking SUV.
And it is with a sense of pride that they send their big babies out into the world, knowing that in pretty much every global automotive market, someone either wants one of these, is getting one of these, or already has it. And that it came from here, in Sweet Home, Alabama.
It is a special feeling. It's a sense of pride that we have, that when we see one around the world or we hear other people talking about those, we know that it was proudly built in Alabama.
Ahead on our SUV series, we will take you for a spin into the countryside right here in the southern United States as we drive the potent ML63 AMG and the mighty US spec GL550.